All right, so first let's find the ticker that we want to trade. If you don't have the ticker up there yet, then you can add it. So we hit add symbol down here. I want to trade Macy's. So I hit that little plus sign. I'm going to add it to my watch list. Okay. Go back. And here it is. It's up here. Now, this is something I want to trade. We look at this. We see the volume was pretty good. Died down quite, a little bit, but it's looking strong. It's trading well above VWAP. We can see we have a little bit of a pullback. Now, when I started this video, I'll be honest, it was down here at the bottom of that red candle, and I was really happy about my entry. But it's gone up a little bit, so we're gonna go ahead and jump in anyway. So let's say I want to buy 10 shares. What I'm gonna do is I hit trade. We're gonna do a limit buy first, and a limit buy is I put the price that I want to buy it at. So I'm gonna just do 5 shares because I want to show you a limit and a market. So I put in a limit buy. It's, not after hours, so I don't need to click the after hours. And then I just hit buy. And it will give me a order confirmation. Yes, ma'am. So the limit price that I put it at was $7.87, and it immediately hit. It actually started to go down. Now, let's say I want to do another buy, but I want to do a market buy. You see, so I click market over here, and you can see that there's no price input. It's because I don't pick the price with a market buy. It's what the market is showing. It's what the market is selling it at. I don't get to pick. So really all I do is I put in the amount of shares that I want. And you can see that down here, it tells me, okay, that's the price. $39.35 is the price of the amount I want to buy. That's what I'm going to be paying. 67 is the maximum amount of shares with the amount of funds that I have in my account. That's the maximum amount of shares that I can buy. And then right down here, it says day trade leverage. It says one time. And that means that once I buy this, if I sell it, that is 1 day trade. Now remember, the margin account, you can only have 3 in 5 days. You got to be very careful. This isn't the account that I actually trade from, so I'm not worried about it. So I'm just gonna, go on and show you. So here I hit buy market. It goes through immediately because it's just showing me what the market is showing. Now let's go back. Get out of here. We'll go to the watch list. Now you see if you go down here at the bottom, you'll see that circle with the little bull horns or whatever. You hit that, and then you'll see up here you either got a little green amount of numbers or red, depending on if you're in profits or losses right now. So right now it's saying that I am up 6 cents in my entire portfolio. And let's see. Now I'm down. No, I'm up. Now I'm down. No, I'm just kidding. So it says I'm up 6 cents altogether. So let's say I had more than one stock. I had a bunch of, I had like Macy's and Amazon and Apple, whatever. The total that is up here, that one that says 6 cents, it's gonna be the total of all the things I have. So if I'm up $10 on one, but I'm down 20 on another, it's going to show that I'm down $10, right? So it's just kind of the total of all the positions that you're holding. If you go to details, you can see, more information. We're not going to go there right now. What I really wanted to show you is how it looks once it's in your portfolio. Now, if you click on it, you can't see any chart data. Really, you can only see the filled orders, past, present, future. I mean, not future, obviously, but you can see all the orders that you've had in the past. So you'll see like, it shows me the market value of what I own. So I have an average price of $7.87. And the price that it's at right now is at $7.89. So we're up, 16 cents or 0.2%, which, hey, good enough for me. All right, so that's basically how to buy it. Now let's go ahead and try to sell it. This is where it gets a little tricky if you have a cash account, and it's not going to be nearly, this tricky if you have okay, hold on. It is less tricky if you have a cash account because you don't have that day trade limitation. So let's say, okay, I have these 10 shares and I hit sell down here. If I have 10 shares and I bought them all today and I sell 5 shares, that's one day trade. But if I sell 2 more of those same shares that I bought initially, it's not another day trade. It's the day trade is you bought it and sold it. So now let's say I had 10 shares, I sold 5. I bought 5 and then I sold 2. That's 2 day trades. Okay, so you gotta please. Oh man. Okay, sorry. Am I still recording? So many technical difficulties, my goodness. Okay. So, I want to sell now. And again, I can do a limit or a market or a stop. A stop, actually, Jose is going to do an entire series on trailing stops and stop losses, so I'm just not going to bother with that right now. I just really I want y'all to know, you get a ticker you want to look at and how to buy it and what it looks like and then how to sell it, right? So, when I sell, if I'm in profit, I will pretty much never sell all of my shares at one time, because then what if it keeps going up higher, right? You keep losing it, or you'll be losing out on all that. So my rule of thumb generally is once I'm up 5 to 10% in my position, I sell like 25%. And then, once I'm up another 5 or 10%, depending on how strong, depending on how fast this thing's moving, how volatile it is, but 5 to 10% is generally my goal. See, we want to trade for a long time. We don't want to, my loss, I will only lose 5 to 10% as well. So once I'm down 5%, 10%, I'm cutting my losses because I don't want for it to drop 20% and I'm down. Now I'm holding because I don't want to lose all that money. So I'm cutting at 5 to 10%. And if you get in this good practice of cutting, if you're down 5 to 10% and securing on your way up 5 to 10%, each time you want to secure, you're gonna generally come out a little bit equal or on top, because you will have been minimizing your losses, but also increasing your chances of making more when you're selling in increments. Okay, so that was a huge sidebar. I lost my train of thought, but we're gonna sell. Ooh, doggy, it fell. It's at 781 now. So we're going to get out of this. Let's see. How much am I at a loss? Well, I'm only down 81 or 0.81%. So obviously I would be holding, but for the sake of the video, we're going to go ahead and sell. Now I'm going to do, so we click the ticker again. I'll go back. We click Macy's, we click that. You go to sell. You do a limit or market. We're going to do a limit first. So my limit that I'm willing to sell this at is 785. Okay. And I'm going to sell, well, I can't sell all of them. 5. Okay. So I'm going to put that through. If the price gets to 785, we're in good shape. If it does not, we're holding. So now let's click over to market. And I'm just going to put, how many shares do I have left? What? I don't know, like 3. So, boom, went through because I bought it, or I sold at market. So now let's see, what else did I want to show you? Oh, okay. So now if you look over to where that has those day trades, remember where it said 3, 3, 3, 3, 3? Now it's 2. So let's say I'm selling 5. I have 7. I'm going to sell 2 more from this same batch at market. So it goes through because I want to show you that it won't change. Oh my gosh, what if it changes? That'd be embarrassing. All right, so let's go. Boom. Sold. Okay, they're filled. Now let's go back to my main portfolio. See, now it still says two day trades. All right. Now let's go back to, let's go back to Macy's, and now I want to buy, I don't know, 2 shares. We're going to buy at market. So it'll go through. And again, while you're trading, you're not always buying at market. I'm literally only doing this so that I can make these quick trades so that I can actually show you guys what it looks like. I typically won't do market orders. Jose does actually. So it really depends on your trading style, which you'll figure out as you trade more. We're going to hit confirm down here, and it's going to buy. And then I'm going to sell those. Okay, so we see, go over back. We have 2 day trades still. Now I'm going to go here and I'm going to sell those 2 shares I just bought. Now let's go back. Boom, I have 1 day trade left. So if you're day trading, if you plan to be a day trader, you really should get a cash account. And here's why. You're day trading something, you get into something, it goes, you lose 5-10%, you get out. You get into something else, you lose 5-10%, you get out. That's 2 day trades. And then you know, you do that again maybe the next day, and that's your 3rd day trade. But then what if an alert comes out and it's for a freaking rocket? All right, you're going to want to hop back in. But again, those high volatility stocks, you probably won't want to hold it. What is happening with this thing? You're probably not going to want to hold it. But now you have no day trades. Now you're stuck. And that's not good. That's not what we want at all. But you see, when I traded and I sold, that money that I spent for the money that I had bought Macy's with, it was like, what, $79 or something like that. I got that back, and now I can trade it again. With a cash account, that doesn't happen. And I know that's going to be a little confusing. That's, you know, something that you'll figure out as you learn. I'm not going to get into that right now. There's just so much. I can go on and on and on, and this video is already 13 minutes. And what I wanted to do was give you guys like a little quick mini video to get you started. But here I am rambling on. So I hope it helped. Ask me any questions, you guys, okay? Thanks. Bye.